options. Will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to blank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Today is Thursday, December 11th. S&P up 13, NASDAQ is down 96, Russell up 31, and the Dow's up 665. Gold is up almost 2%, silver is up almost 5%. Notes and bonds a little bit green, 10-year yield down about 0.5%. Oil down 1.25. Natural gas continuing its downfall for the last few days, down another 8%. Soybeans, wheat, and corn all finished green. Euro and the pound are a little bit green. Bitcoin down about 1.2%. Ethereum's down over 4%. The VIX is down about 4%, hovering above 15.16 currently. As far as my trades today, my BIX, I started late, so I wanted to see some price action before I got in, which is good because I would have had some double stops for sure had I started early. But I have a lot of call side stops. I've got one tranche still open. I'm up a few $100. So nothing crazy on the BIX today, but nothing bad either yet, unless we decide to take a nosedive here during Power Hour. One DTE is red. Never really had a chance to transform it, and so if we get a down move, might be able to scratch out a profit. Otherwise, it'll be a loser. Day trading, I'm currently green, but I'm still in this Tesla trade, which I've been in this chop for quite a while now. If it goes red, I'm pretty close to giving away most of my profits here. Had really two good trades this morning. Could have walked away with up a couple thousand. But day after FOMC typically is a good range day, which it has been, but I have not capitalized on it. So may end up being about a scratch day if Tesla doesn't bounce here, which I'm getting ready to cut it if it doesn't. What else? One Elmo hit profit target. And no calendars. I think that's it for me. Chad, how's your day?
Yeah, pretty good. Two nice trades this morning. Had a what was it? Upside continuation runner in NVIDIA. And then wait, no. Make sure. Downside, yes. Downside, and then a Mighty 90 and MU, both really nice trades. So, and then one DTE hit 25%, and then the grind up started happening, and I ended up closing the rest of it, which ended up being a good decision. So booked $630 on it. I had one TLC that was hit 20%, hit 40%. I was probably 20 cents away from 60 and out, and the grind up started happening, and it stopped my last contract out, but still a good winner of $890. So pretty nice green day.
Biggest movers on my board would be Visa up 6%, which I haven't seen that. I wonder if did that just pop? Yeah, it's been grinding higher all day. Okay, Visa's up 6%. Got some quantums up. Goldman Sachs is up 3%. All the banks are up. Microsoft had a nice little breakout above yesterday's high. A lot of stocks started weak and a lot of rebounded, although Hood has not rebounded. Hood's down 9%. Oracle had earnings. It's down 10.5. It was down about 13 or so. Goog is down 2. Microsoft started popping and Goog started falling. There's some open AI news, I guess, that came out. Goog has recovered a little bit and Microsoft has continued to stay strong. Crypto's still red. MSTR is down. Coin is down about 2%. Nvidia is still down 1.7%. So yeah, I caught as far as my day trades today. Caught Hood on that initial move down. Had that initial weakness, bounced, and when we started coming back down, really right here was kind of the level I used. I had marked the first 5-minute low, and then I got in before it even pushed below that. So caught that move. Pretty similar thing in NVIDIA. Where I had just kind of marked the first 5-minute low, it bounced, and then when it started pushing down, I got in and caught most of that move. It bounced a little bit, and I had like one contract left. So both of those were really nice winners. Chad, where did you, I wasn't listening. I was typing my trades in the chat because I like to do that while there's a stream going on as opposed to the channel, but I wasn't listening in. Where did you get in NVIDIA?
Let me take a look at it real quick. Let me look at the time. Oh, it was 8:44 a.m.
Okay, so we're kind of bounced in this area.
So yeah, it would have been on the fourth bar, like the top part of the fourth bar, because it went down right away, pretty much. It was real good timing as far as my entry.
Gotcha. Yeah, so pretty similar to where I got in. I think I was in maybe the bar before, but
yeah,
nice little flush. Everything was just kind of getting weak, and so the chips, specifically NVIDIA, had kind of relative weakness. So nice.
Yeah, I did 20 contracts, and how I scale out if I'm doing like 20 contracts. Is I closed half. I closed half, so I got 10 left. And then when I the stock I got filled at $1.56 on 20 contracts. So I have 10 left. So then I just do 2. I scale out with my last 10, 2, 2, 2. And I got down to my last 2, and I just got rid of 1. And then on the first green bar up, I just closed my last one.
Gotcha. Yeah, once that flush was over, it was pretty much over.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cut my Tesla that I've got here. That was a kind of a grueling grind of a trade that I held too long. I considered getting out for about a scratch several times when it was chopping. Now I am taking a loss. I filled at 211. Let me post this right quick. Just got theta decayed to death on that one. That's why I don't like to hold on during chop, but it just kept putting in higher highs and higher lows until now. Until it didn't. But that Tesla was another one I I actually tried to catch this morning, which would have been another really nice winner here within the first 10 minutes. Had a big flush, a little bounce, and then immediately started coming back down. It missed my fill. It ran away from me, so I ended up getting in hood instead, which was also good. But Tesla was really good. Getting a little weakness coming in. Bitcoin coming down. S&P and NASDAQ dipping a little bit. S&P got all the way back up to yesterday's high. NASDAQ has been lagging. It just got up to pre-market high. Russell has continued to push through all-time highs, up over 1%.
Order filled.
I thought we might get a little bit of a down move before this day was over.
Yeah, I think we might get either a pretty decent drop or all-time highs. I wasn't sure which.
I mean, there's just a lot of red stocks that are still in the red. And you got a lot of stocks that just have not been able to get back up even to highs of day.
About 25 points away from all-time highs right now.
You know, Amazon hasn't been able to get up to highs of day. Meta hasn't.
Hoods remains super weak. It's at lows of day.
Yeah, so it's like I just thought we might get some down movement. It's kind of been liking that 6,900 number, but we'll see.
Yeah, which is right near yesterday's high, right near today's expected range. For tomorrow, got a couple Fed speakers pre-market, one about an hour after the market opens, but all yellow folder. So nothing important, no econ data releases tomorrow. We do have some earnings after the bell today. Really 3 of them that are tradable.
I'm not sure I want another losing earnings trade. I think I'm like 2-25 now. Bad. Real bad.
I'm basically just slightly green. They're just for fun, so it's kind of a break even. It's been kind of break even-ish for me. Today after the bell, we've got AVGO, Broadcom, Lulu, and Costco. Dark Avenger, when you play Mahomes, do you place 2 different orders with short put and call flies with the? Are you talking about for the vertical to transform and remove risk? Or are you talking about like the scalps? Yeah, but are you talking about the vertical? Like what OCO are you talking about? Because I've got OCOs. I've got an OCO that I've been using to just close the trade like a scalp, and I've got OCOs for the vertical spreads to transform it. I haven't been using the verticals at all. If I'm getting in for $2 or more, I'm just letting the short fly ride or die and expire. I haven't been using the vertical to transform it at all for the last few months. And I've just been a little bit more selective. Before I was doing it every single day. Recently I've been either kind of going in with the mentality based on the price action. Either I'll try to scalp every day, but if I'm going to try to hold it to the bell, I'd like to see some decent price action for doing so throughout the day. If it's super quiet, I don't really want to try to hold it. But to answer your question, yeah, I had with the vertical, I had it set up with, so as soon as it entered, it would have the two verticals as the OCO orders, and then whichever one hit, the other one would be canceled. I go over step by step how to set that up in the course too. But I have them set up as templates. Order templates in TOS. So, for example, if I was going to do the 68.95 on the call side, I would right click and do sell custom. And then I have it set up for 10 lots. So I've got a Mahomes call 10 lot. And so it would populate like that. And so then I would need to just change these values if I want to get filled at $2. And then I want to, if I'm doing short puts or in short call verticals, I would set those at $2, or excuse me, $3. Excuse me, $4. I haven't done it in a while. If you're doing credit spreads, you'd set it at $4 on the verticals. If you have it set up as debit spreads, you'd put them at $1. And so then as soon as you get filled on the butterfly, those are active. And you're set there. So I go over all that in the course, how to set that up. SPX still dipping a little bit down to the expected range, which I have marked right here at about 68.95. Bitcoin trying to get through yesterday's lows. If we can stay between 90 and 05, I'll end up getting a pin on one big tranche. Which I'm sure I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but I have had at least one pin every single day in December on my BICs, which is kind of crazy. If price is kind of between two strikes, and I want to, if it goes up, I'll get filled on one. If it goes down, I'll get filled on the other. You can have orders on both sides at the same time. So if price, like right now, price is at 93. If I wanted to do a 95, I could say, okay, on the 95, I'm going to do call fly. And you could, like I just showed, just adjust those numbers and hit send, and then I could go over to the 90s and do the same thing. Sell custom, use my template that is a Mahomes put 10 lot, adjust the numbers the exact same way, and so I can have both orders working. So if it's kind of bouncing between 90 and 95 and one gets filled at $2, then I would just cancel the other. Microsoft dipping now below yesterday's high.
Yeah, I thought earlier Meta was going to get on a run to the upside, but
I do too.
It didn't last long at all. Because it was pushing up when markets were coming down. So I thought, well, the market reverses, which it did, it would take off. And nope.
Yep, just rejected right at previous day high there. My swing trade in Meta is currently down a little bit. MSTR was down quite a bit. It's still down, but it's had a big rally from the bottom. Meta's still kind of holding above my level here that I'm based on where I entered. MSTR, I really wanted it to hold above that 191 and change level. It's kind of dipped down, but it's nice bounce off the lows here today. So I'm still continuing to hold that. As always, I position size my swings for potentially a full loss. Got about 20 minutes till the bell. Okay, so as far as the earnings go, Lulu has been pretty weak going back to the end of 2023, really, is when it hit its highs. Krish says, sell Lulu and Costco, buy AVGO. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys know what that means, don't you? Costco has been kind of trending down here since February. And what was the other one? AVGO. AVGO hit all-time highs yesterday. Bitcoin pushing through highs of day. I think I'm going to go bullish. I think I'm going to do all three. I think I'm going to go bullish on all three. How about them apples, Krish? Krishnan?
Chris is saying AVGO bullish.
Yep.
Man, it's at all-time highs, though.
AVGO 25-point expected move.
Don't listen to me, though.
430. Did you say something, Chad?
Well, I was just saying I've been so bad at earnings plays. Don't listen to me.
All right, going into AVGO. Yeah, but I like yoga pants, Watson. So, therefore, I'm going long. Lulu. Actually, how are the options in Lulu? Oh, pretty good, actually. Not too shabby. Lulu's got a 20-point expected move. That would put it at 205. Oh, shoot. I'm in the wrong account. Oh, hang on.
I know how to make these winners for us.
How?
A size down. Go really small. So, size up, you lose. You size down, you win.
That's pretty much a guarantee, I think.
Yeah, so I'm gonna size down. Only did 2 contracts in AVGO. Filled at $1.78. Yeah. Yeah, long.
There's my Lulu.
Got an order on the 95s. $1.60 to scalp. It's trading at $1.50.
Got filled on Lulu. I'm just going to post all these together. AVGO, Lulu, and Costco. Better hurry up. It's almost MOC time. Costco 27 expected move. So I'll put it right at 900. Oh no, 910. I mean. Okay. So I got filled on Lulu. I need to get filled on AVGO. Filled at $1.74. Costco filled at $2.79. Get my financial juice on. Got about 90 seconds. SPX is trading at 94.
One minute going out to create the market on close imbalance data.
Filled at $1.50 on the 95s.
I'm going to try to do the same.
Only did 6 lot instead of 10 this time. See if I can get scalped on the 90 cents.
Also filled at $1.50.
10 seconds. Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 1.9 billion. Nasdaq 100 buy side 1.4 billion. Dow 30 buy side 563 million. Maximum buy side 631 million.
1 point something billion buy.
1.9 billion.
Decent. Got my profit target at 90 cents. This thing wants to go through highs of day. Should be filling. Look like it should be.
Yeah.
Up to 6,900.
Filled.
Filled.
Three of my 6 filled.
10 of my 10 filled.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you should have left half on.
I don't like leaving them half on with getting filled that low. Like I like to get filled at $2 if I'm going to ride them.
Man, they've been working real good for me. But you can't argue with just booking a profit this
Total
soon.
money market fund assets rose by $1.19 billion to $7.66 trillion.
I love scalping. Op for
Scalping
dollar.
is fun. Opt for dollar. I'm glad you showed us the way.
We should name it something besides scalping.
Mahomes hot route.
So it's got to involve Op for Dollar's name somehow.
Well, my big
Or scalp.
tranche, my call side is 69.05, so I don't really want to go above 69.05. But doesn't look like that's gonna come true. Looks like it's gonna rip through. Let's see what the biggest movers are. Tesla's getting a nice bounce. SMH, a lot of chips, nice bounces. Yeah, chip stocks and Tesla kind of giving the biggest bounces. Meta, decent little bounce.
You could try to go in and get another Mahomes for $2 now. I mean, there's 7 minutes left.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. What are they
I
trading?
really like the 6,900, so I wanted to stay away from 6,900, I felt. But it might rip up through highs of day.
It's trading for $1.65. Well, 75 maybe.
I think we might see another bounce up. Yeah, that it's either going to push up or I think it'll finish around 6,900.
I've got an order at $2 on the 6,900.
Normal size or less?
Normal.
Now, that's brave because it's pretty consolidated at 6,900.
And I like the big MOC number. It already kind of had a reaction. I could see it moving up or down. Looks like it's trading for about $1.90 right now. Yeah, Op for Dollar. Just email support at NavigationTrading.com. Lando can fix that up for you. Oh, didn't get filled all the way. Already back down to 97. Still got 5 minutes. Filled at $2. See if we can double dip today. Little Mahomes double dip. Below 95? Come on. Let's see it.
Just get away from 95. Get away from 95.
Down to 94. So what did you scalp half on the 95 and keep half?
Yeah, I did 6 total, so I scalped 3 and I have 3 left.
I scalped 10 and I went back in with 10 and I'm holding. And I'm on the OOs. Sitting at 95. Got about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, needs to get away from there.
97.
Back up to 6,900. Wait, are you on the 6,900 or the 95s?
Yeah, I'm on the 6,900.
Oh.
I'll take 6,905.
Yeah, for sure.
Feeling good about my 6,900s about 2 minutes ago.
I have a little account in Tasty Works. So I got filled on the 95s at $2 a couple minutes ago. I was like, oh, I'll just put Mahomes on in there.
A little over a minute, back up to 6,900.
Keep going up to 05.
Let's go through highs a day. Why not? VIX under 15. Bye-bye, VIX 15. Nice seeing you. Well, we're going to need to move. Otherwise, the double dip is going to cost me. Got 30 seconds.
Get up to 05.
14 Mahomes wins in a row might be coming to an end. Unless we can push.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
Oh.
Order
Mark
cancelled.
down. 690102. 690102. So that'll be a loser. Scalp winner. Ride or die loser. Bix. I got one pin. My pin streak continues. Over $1,500 on Bix today. Elmo winner. Day trading, I think, was a little scratch or maybe small red, but overall good day. All right, all. That is a wrap. I'll be streaming live tomorrow at the Open for day trading. We'll be back for Power Hour for our last Power Hour of the week. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.